Hey guys and gals and everything in between, it is Domi. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are pre-planning the week of September 16th through the 22nd. Okay, well, it's not like a full pre-plan because it is Tuesday night. So we're gonna be like mostly pre-planning and semi-memory planning in this spread. And it's been a very, very long time since I have done an Erin Condren spread or plan with me. So this video might be a little rough. I personally love aliens and conspiracy theories, etc. more than life itself. I think it's such a spicy topic, and I just think this whole Area 51 thing is fucking hilarious. So it just seemed fitting to use GlamPlanner's conspiracy kit for this week. So I'll just flip through this really quickly here. So you've got the full boxes, functional sheets, and then like the bottom washi, I already put some sticky committee overlays over that. And then as far as what I am pulling in, I've got some quote boxes from the Pretty Pink Co. in Hollow, the SPC work labels, or scripts rather, and then two different celestial overlays from Artbox stickers. And then I'm going to be pulling in the black with hollow wiggle, and then the Saucy Stickers Co. Foiled hexagons, some hollow date squares from SPC, the hollow bougie boxes, and then some hollow star headers from the sticky committee. Okay guys, I'm just popping in with a voiceover while I put down the base of the spread, just because it was kind of an editing nightmare. So I'll be back for the day by day as soon as the base is down. But I thought, since this spread is aliens / Area 51 themed, that it would be kind of funny to tell you guys about the time my best friend Sarah and I were abducted by aliens en route to an all-time low show. I'm just going to preface this by saying we don't legitimately think we were actually abducted by aliens. We just joke about it because it was a very weird day that we have no logical explanation for, and we just really love aliens, so do with that what you will. So we went to Bowling Green, which is about an hour or so south of Michigan, and we spent a lot of time in Michigan for our concerts during college, just because it was typically the closest place to BG any of our bands would play. So it was January 2012. We were going to the great city of Grand Rapids to see an all-time low / yellow card co-headliner. Now, door to door from our apartment to the venue was a 3-hour and 50-minute drive. We left 7 hours early because we're not great with directions, and we just don't fuck around when it comes to All Time Low. They are our ride or die band. They're the reason we're friends in the first place. We randomly got placed in a dorm suite together our sophomore year, but it was our undying love of All Time Low and pop punk that was the initial bonding factor in our friendship. So we left at 11 a.m. just to safeguard against our own idiot asses. And we made one 5-minute gas station stop after we crossed the border, and there was virtually no traffic. And we were also speeding a little because it's Michigan and those are just the rules. Full offense to any Michigan drivers out there, but y'all need to reevaluate how you drive because it's a mess. So anyway, we didn't get lost for once, surprisingly, and my mileage lined up exactly with what the GPS said it should. Everything lined up perfectly and could not have gone more smoothly, but we inexplicably did not get there until fucking 5:30. By all accounts, we should have been there by 3 o'clock. So we just casually had 2.5 hours of lost and unaccounted for time. So It's 5:30. We're at the place where the venue should be. We can't find it. We proceed to drive in a circle for about 40 minutes looking for it. And then all of a sudden, it's just there, out of nowhere, clear as day. And with it, how it was positioned in relation to the road, there was literally no way we could have missed it, or the line of roughly 1,000 people. So by this point, it's like 6:15. We hop in line. Obviously, we're some of the last people in it. And when we got inside the venue, it was so empty that we just casually walked up to the front barricade. And if you've ever been to a general admission show, you know, if you're not first in line, you're not making it to the stage barricade. So that was like super weird. And then we turned around like a minute later and the venue was full behind us. It was the freakiest thing. And we've joked for years about how the last time on the way up was aliens and whatnot, but we recently discovered that neither of us has any real recollection of the concert itself. Sarah has like no memory of it, and the only thing I remember is Ocean Avenue. And like we also have pictures of ourselves with Jack from All Time Low from that night, but we have no recollection of meeting him that night. And I'm no expert, but I feel like seeing and meeting your ride or die favorite band is not something that you just casually forget. And one of the wildest details that we didn't even connect until years later is that the venue is called the fucking Orbit Room. Now, if that doesn't scream aliens, I don't know what the fuck does. So that's the story of how my best friend and I may or may not have gotten abducted by aliens en route to an All Time Low show one time. Again, just want to say we don't actually think we got abducted. It's just a joke. We think, but it was just a really weird day/night, and we don't have an explanation for any of it. But honestly, Michigan is just weird, so who really knows what happened? Anyway, sorry that you guys had to listen to this, but it's just our favorite story, and hopefully you found it as funny and bizarre as we do. Anyway, that's that on that. So anyway, let me know if you're into aliens, if you believe in them, or if you don't believe in them. I think it's such an interesting topic, so I'm super curious to hear what you guys think. Okay, back to the plan with me. I think that's so pretty so far. Again, don't know how well it's coming up on camera, but it's so sparkly. Okay, so let's do my work schedule next. Y'all are gonna be very annoyed with how foiled shit is about to get. So sorry, not sorry. So I'm gonna go in with a flag from the Wiggle and a work script from SPC. Yeah, so that hollow on hollow is so fucking extra, but you know, when in Rome, as they say. I'm just gonna mark that the exact same way on every single day that I work this week, which is Monday through Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday as well. So now that the base of the spread is down, I'm going to go in with the sidebar, and then I will do the day by day last. So all of my Simply Gilded is upstairs right now, and I'm just not dealing with that right now. So I'm just going to be using the bow headers from the Wiggle for my sidebar. dividers. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with my habit trackers, which as usual, I'm probably just going to track Duolingo and then my night routine as well. I didn't realize that she had 3-heart checklists, so I'm just gonna bump this header up and then use a 3-heart checklist to list my night routine. So I'm gonna pop in with my PM routine and Duolingo scripts from Kinzi's Creations. You can use Domi 30 for 30% off, plus my exclusive freebie at Kinzi's Creations. So I'll have all of that information in my description bar. So I'm just going to pop those on the habit trackers. Then I'm going to pop my weekly box in. And this week I am going to be tracking my ranking at work. So that's going to be another Kinzi's Creation script, of course. So yeah, that's that. And then getting into the day by day. Yeah, nothing has really happened so far. I worked yesterday. And then my brother and his girlfriend flew to London, so I'm going to mark that in with an appointment label. And I'm going to use the little plane circle icon. And then, ooh, I binged Rake on Netflix. Which is like my current favorite thing on planet Earth. Oh, I had to do groceries also yesterday, so I'm gonna mark Rake in the movie marquee just because I'm not really going to the movies this week. So I'm gonna mark that with the movie marquee, and maybe no, that's going too far. We're not going to do that. But maybe I want to pull in a hexagon. So I'm just marking that with a hexagon and then a custom script. And yes, I realize that using a hexagon on a movie marquee is going way too far, but that's the whole that's the whole theme of this spread apparently. But yes, whenever I do my video about the most underrated Netflix shows, or not Netflix specific shows, but like most underrated shows on Netflix, y'all better believe Rake is gonna be number one. It's such a good show. Y'all just trust me. If you like legal shows, it's a legal dramedy. It's perfect. Okay, so that's that. Then I'm gonna mark groceries. I don't have a grocery script out. Hang on just a sec here. So I'm gonna use a pick up groceries script from Saucy Stickers Co. Just on that little appointment label there. We're just gonna keep that super simple. So that wraps up Monday. This morning we of course did our classic pre-art class Starbucks run. So I'm gonna mark that with a script from Kinzi's Creations. Just gonna use a Starbucks cup from Little Paper Prints. Right next to that, I had class today, so I'm gonna mark that with a half box, and then I just, well, not a half box, I guess this is closer to like a third box. So I put a day extender on there because I have decided that I want to put like the class on the outside of it and then put what medium I used. So today was plein air class, so I'm going to use a paint palette from Tijera de Papel. Again, I'm sorry that I butchered that. So yeah, that little icon is super cute though. And then I'm just gonna go in with a plein air script from Kinzi's Creations. Use a little label in here to write in that I did pastels this week. Just because, I mean, plein air basically just means doing art outside in nature, and we can do pretty much whatever we want. Like a lot of people paint, some people draw. I'm really into pastels right now, so that's what I did last week and this week. So I'll just mark that in there later. And then the last thing for today is filming, and then honestly I'm probably going to watch another episode of Rake. TBD though, because it is currently 3 a.m. and I have to be up at 7:30. So fuck me. So I'm just gonna pop a little whimsical cat filming girl, and then a filming script from Kinzi's Creations. So that takes care of Tuesday, and tomorrow I'm gonna pop in another half box for drawing class. I don't know what medium I'm gonna do yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do pastels or graphite. It depends if there is a model or not tomorrow. I've never done a portrait in pastel, so if it's a model, I'm gonna just do like regular graphite, and then if it's a still life, I'm gonna do pastel. So we'll see tomorrow, I guess. So I'm just gonna use another of the little paint palettes, and I'm going to use 2 labels in here, one to mark whether it was a still life or a model, and then one to mark the medium that I choose. So yeah, I will fill that in after class. And then, oh yeah, have to put Starbucks in because, you know, wouldn't be art class without our traditional Starbucks run. So I'm just gonna use another Starbucks to-go cup with a Starbucks run script. So I'm just gonna mark that the exact same way. And then I also have a training at work tomorrow, so I'm going to mark that with an appointment label. Maybe I'll use like a little computer from the deco. Okay, yeah, that's cute. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the top half of the week. And then I just marked in my off day on Friday with a bow from The Wiggle, as well as a day off script from Kinzi's Creations. And then I'm gonna pop in with another of these third box labels to mark ceramics. I'm not doing a day extender with this just because with ceramics there's only one possible medium. So I'm just using the box and then the paint palette because, you know, there aren't really any ceramics icons, and that's the closest that that we can get. So I'm gonna use another custom script from Kinzi's Creations, and then I realized that I just completely skipped over Thursday. Let me grab, let's see here. How do I want to mark this? Maybe with this like little piece of washi here. Pretty much the only other thing that I'm going to do Thursday is edit and then watch more rake. So I'm gonna use that washi to mark editing, and I'm gonna use an edit character from the Whimsical Cat, and then let's throw some more rake in because your girl needs to be stopped. And then I'm just gonna go in with that custom again from Kinzi's Creations. Also on Thursday, I'm gonna do a PR post. I'm probably also gonna do one on Wednesday just for good measure. But I don't have room to mark that on Wednesday, so we're going with Thursday. So I'm just using a flag from the kit, as well as an Instagram post script from Kinzi's Creations. So that's Thursday, and then circling back to Friday, I do want to swing by this park, this like really beautiful park to get some reference photos to pastel, because I'm trying to enter an art show in October, and like the theme is like Ohio, like the beauty of Ohio or something. So I need to get some inspiration pictures, and that park is the perfect place to do that. So I'm gonna use a half box and like a Polaroid from the deco, and I'm also probably gonna film a haul on Saturday, or Friday rather. So I'm gonna use another filming girl from Whimsical Cat, as well as a film sticker from Kinzi's Creations that I'm probably gonna upload over the weekend at some point. I just don't know when yet. So I'm gonna leave that as is for now. I'm just gonna pop my weekend banner in, which I of course ripped a little bit. So we're gonna try to do some sticker surgery here. BRB. But that is good enough for me. So yeah, anyway. I will mark in whenever I do upload later on in the week. This is the completed pre-plan. I really hope that shine is picking up on camera because it is so fucking pretty in person. I can't handle it. So yeah, that's the completed pre-plan. The finished spread will be up on my Instagram at the end of the week if you would like to check that out. And all of the shops that I used will be linked down below, of course. So yeah, I would appreciate it if you would take a second to subscribe if you feel so inclined. I'm gonna stop wiggling this now because that's annoying. So yeah, anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye, guys.